Okay, everyone. So as usual, before we get into the data on Weng's Acupuncture and Herbs in San Diego, California, I want to go over this one-pager case study, introduce the business, talk about the problem, go over the glance, and go from there. And then we'll get into that data. So here is Vivian. She is one of the owners over at Weng's Acupuncture and Herb Clinic. This is in San Diego. So Vivian, who's the lead practitioner, hit a plateau due to word of mouth reaching its highest peak. She needed to compete in online searches in order to bring in more patients. And San Diego has so much to offer, and she knew that. So she reached out to us from a referral, and we got her going. So here is at a glance. The acupuncture industry, as we went over before, typically serves a very niche population. It receives some bad press from the West, saying it's pseudoscience or alternative medicine. Sometimes it gets a little bit of a bad press here. It's getting better. But that's from fighting against a lot of the misinformation on acupuncture. They compete against prescriptions and other Western medicine tactics that may seem easier and more attractive. They fight against it. And they have a great mission statement, getting people off of drugs, getting them into, use your own body for healing. We really like that stuff. So let's go over the city of San Diego because this is insane. They have a population of over 3 million people. So such a healthy market. But with that, there's a lot of competitors to try to sift through. So that is a challenge. Let's get into the problem statement. So Vivian's clinic was completely outclassed in online searches by her competitors in the area. There was significant lack of online leverage. They had to rely on patient referrals and word of mouth, which are two very, very inconsistent and unpredictable sources for any clinic. I'm sure you guys understand that. So what was our implemented solution? Our mission from the start was simple. Get Vivian's services on the map in San Diego. If you're on the map, you're competing. There were at least 30 other talented clinics in the immediate area ranking above Vivian. So before we started, she only had a 6-page website with a ton of outdated information, and it was not earning her any business. It was not, objectively. So to address the issue at hand, the team at ScaleSuite completely rehauled the website as usual. We had to pound Google and Bing with plenty of authoritative medical content in order to stand out in the sea of competition. That is 90 plus pages of indexed content. And now she is a top competitor in San Diego. Let's go over the benefits. She is overshadowing other acupuncture clinics based on all of that data that we submitted to Google. She now has a nice profit and market share in San Diego, and we're going to show you that. We're going to show you the great data. So 6 first-page services to show to 3 million plus individuals. Imagine that. An organic source of traffic that you can show in front of a population of 3 million plus. Getting your primary service to the first page of Google in a metro area of millions is already amazing. But how about 6? That's a gold mine. That's amazing. Once again, as usual, eliminating reliance on paid ads. Paid ads are great, but we want you to be able to turn them on when you want to, not relying on submitting tons of money to big tech companies. We want you guys ranking organically. It's a future-proof traffic source. As we explained before, Bing and Google, amazing traffic sources for years to come. Increased on-page conversions by utilizing pop-up offers. Let me show you what that looks like, guys. So if we look up Weng's Acupuncture, and we'll go to the website, let this load in, and as we're going to see in a few seconds, because it's a time-based pop-up, a new patient special right there. A nice pop-up offer to increase conversions, and you don't need to lower your price. This is actually the standard price. You don't need to lower your price. Just make it a nice, neat pop-up special that will increase conversions time and time again. Leveraged authority to increase in-clinic sales. This is major. This is big. So let me move my cam here so you guys can see this. Before patients ever enter the doors, they are first able to see hundreds of success stories from traditional Chinese medicine. And I know that you guys that practice traditional Chinese medicine, you know that you're competing against a lot of skepticism unless somebody literally searches out your services. They have to be looking for acupuncture. But we want to win acupuncture and Western medicine. We want to combine those two traffic sources. And here's the synopsis. First page for 6+ different services. implemented authority leveraging, using your authority to close more deals. And we revived the clinic from the 6th page of Google. So that is number 60 plus, to the 1st page of Google, meaning you're in the top 10. So let's look at the data. Let me move my camera back and we will look at this data. I am excited for it. So top 10. What searches are in the top 10? We have some historical data here. Green is good. Green means that we are in the top 10. Cosmetic acupuncture, herbal medicine, Tuina massage, Soluma LED therapy, microcurrent therapy, painful periods. See, we also have some conditions we treat. This is major. A lot of people aren't doing this. If you are not listing the conditions you treat, you will not show up for them. Painful periods, gastritis, ulcerative colitis, Bell's palsy. Why not? Why not take some more swings at the plate? Get ranked for the conditions that you offer. If people get diagnosed with a condition and they have nowhere else to turn, maybe medications aren't working for them, maybe they're in pain, they're going to research it. You want to come up for those searches. You want to come up. Let's go to the competitors. What is everybody else doing? This is San Diego. So if you're going to learn something about competition, it's going to be here in San Diego. Percent in top 10. Let's look at the scale here. So we are this lime green, 37% over here out of how many keywords? 27 keywords. Look at everybody else. A lot of zeros as well, which is great. We are doing very, very well for ourselves. There we go. Now you can see it. Look at these results. Here we are. Look at all these top 10s. Bell's palsy, ulcerative colitis, exactly what we said before. Here's the competition. Gray is bad. Dashes are even worse. This means you're not coming up at all. Green is good. So we do have some good results here, but we're still beating them out. This is what I mean when I say you guys have to take swings at the plate. Get ranked for as many things as you possibly can. How do we do this? I love showing people this. How do we do it? Let's go to the crawled pages in our audit. Let me move the camera. This is how we do it. All these pages. Look at all these pages right here. Beautiful titles as well. This is what you want to do. Lots of pages. How many pages do we have? We have almost 200 pages here. That's what you want to do. That's part of how you get ranked right there. So hopefully this helps. This was Weng's Acupuncture.